Hey guys, welcome back to the Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts Let's Play commentary, playthrough, or whatever you would like to call it. I forgot. I actually tried to start doing this post commentary thing over this part, but I accidentally forgot that I had to edit a part out. I'll get to that part in a minute because you'll actually see it because I'm a horrible editor. But right now we are in the first world of Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. It's Nutty Acres. It's a pretty good beginner level. It's not too cramped. And it's not too confined like other levels. There's only like, there's Nutty Acres, there's, like if I had to make a top 3, it's like Nutty Acres, the Banjo Coliseum, because it's just, there's nothing getting in your way in that level. But anyway, we'll get into that more later. First, we have our first mission here. Yes, this game is broken into missions instead of the old classic Banjo Kazooie where you have to run around the levels completing various tasks to get your... Actually, it works the same way, except we're not as platforming. We're driving in our vehicles, driving in our pickup trucks, because we're Americans, whatever. But this is our first challenge. It's really easy, and there's no way you should fail it. It's pretty much to get to the farm, because Klungo says it's on fire. He says it's on fire. He swears. He swears, guys. Come on. You may notice there's a box back there. Well, I'll get into that in a minute because I actually started, but I have to talk about what I had to edit out because I like to talk about it. If you're noticing, I'm stuck on these like little text boxes, and it's just like, man, come on, hurry up and hit A already. Well, while I was recording, I actually got a phone call, and I was like sitting on my bed. And I saw my phone like fall off the desk, and I'm like, why is my phone? Oh, it's buzzing. It's like ringing or whatever. I have it on vibrate, so it like moves by itself. Anyway. So here's our first objective. And get to the farm. So normally you can't get to the farm. You're not gonna get to the farm very fast in your normal car. So the box in the back with the Mumbo face on it has a extra engine in it. You can actually use this engine to equip to your vehicle, but I did not do that correctly. What you're supposed to do is hit B. When you're supposed to open up the crate, you're supposed to hit it, open it up, and then press B, and it automatically attaches the vehicle part to your car. So those crates could contain like extra engines or ammo or anything that could help you during the challenge. That's about it, but here I didn't do it because I kind of forgot how to do it, so I just made a bike. And I barely get the TT trophy, which I'll have to explain in a minute. Well, I can explain now. So there were... Actually, yeah, I'll wait a minute. So I was like, screw the fence. Screw that note. And I barely get this watch. 29. The TT trophy, the only way to get TT trophy is within 30 seconds. And I barely got it. So it just turns out Mumbo was just having a good old grill and it caught on fire, you know. Good old Mumbo. Good old Mumbo. So for each mission, you get 3 things. You get a thing of notes. It's like 10 or something like that. You get a Jiggy, and then you get a Trophy Thomas, and you get a TT trophy, and you get an achievement for getting one. But the TT trophies are only acquired if you went into the blue area. There's like blue, yellow, brown. Brown means you're only going to get notes. Yellow means you're going to get the notes and the Jiggy. And if you're in the blue area, you're gonna get all 3. You should never get all notes because then you just suck. I'm sorry, but you should at least always get the Jiggy because this game's not as unforgiving until later on when it's like, welcome to the universe level where everything is all messed up. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a Jinjo. Yeah, these guys aren't lost or whatever they were in Banjo Kazooie. They're actually just hanging out and they challenge you to little mini challenges. I actually forgot to explain something, but I'll explain it in the next mission we go to. That's how I clear my throat. It's like a cat. I don't know why Mumbo's giving me the tutorial again. I kind of skipped it. I always skip the tutorial. Who needs a tutorial? I know how to make vehicles. Okay, so I can explain this now, but in each mission it's either a log's choice or a player's choice. If the mission is a player choice mission, then that means... Dang, what does that mean? I'm just kidding. If it's a player choice mission, that means you get to use your own custom creative vehicles. If the mission is log's choice, you have to use a vehicle that log's made. And they can vary, you know. One time you'll have a really good vehicle, and then next time you might have a sucky vehicle. For instance, there's a log's choice mission where the controls on the vehicle are completely screwed up. I would explain what I'm doing right now, but it's kind of quite obvious. But if you don't know, I'm building a vehicle. This is the vehicle editor in Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Pretty much the main gist of this entire game is right here. I don't create anything creative until I get my wings, but that's beside the point. Because planes are like so fun to make, especially with the wings that you can just kind of like shoot out and just start flying. I don't know. I'll have to show you later, but it's kind of hard to explain. But right now I just made a motorcycle. It's to do this Jinjo challenge. Jinjo challenges can vary between like a lot of things. I haven't done all of them personally, but I hope to do it here. So the thing with Jinjo challenges is I'm gonna try and the thing with Jinjo challenges is I'm gonna try and just kidding. I'm gonna try and put it into its own separate part, so it's like, here's how you do all the Jinjo challenges. There you go, buddies. That was a speed challenge, and it's as easy as it looked. They can get harder, but later you get like rocket boosters and large engines and stuff like that, so you don't even have to worry about it. There's actually another Jinjo in this area. He's over there. I didn't see him. I told you, my eyesight's horrible. It's as bad as my hearing. But I did not see the Jinjo until I left. It's like the N64. I didn't even see it until I've watched this recording over again. Back to Showdown Town, where we can cash in our first Jiggy. So Trophy Thomas trophies, if you don't know what they are. I know, I'm kind of all over the place. I'm all over the place. Look at this Bowser amiibo I have on my desk. Anyway. See, it's everywhere. Where is everybody? I don't know where this part ends. I have to scroll the thingy. There it is. Okay. Just making sure. Okie doke. Anyway, so we get to cash in our first Jiggy. And what I was about to mention is the Trophy Thomas trophies. The TT trophies. So each time you'll get a TT trophy. I'm just gonna call him the T-Man. The T! Mr. T! So a TT trophy, if you get 4, you get a Jiggy. That's pretty much the gist of it. And we get another achievement, my first bank. And Log's like, good job, man. You don't suck at this game. So I'm sorry that this part will be a little bit shorter than the other one, but we're only doing 2 missions in this one. I didn't want to make it like a 30-minute part where it's just like me messing around. You gotta get stuff done. And it makes it easier. I can put like a 5-minute video up and it's like, I still update my channel, I swear. Just kidding. Ah, the Humba taxi. My favorite kind of taxi. So Humba Wumba. I don't know if I go talk to her. If I go to... Okay, I'm gonna go talk to her. Watch this. Woo, hey model. Defying gravity, Humba. Oh my gosh, what happened to you? She looks so much different. Well, Humba Wumba, she's gonna do 2 things. She's gonna sell you vehicle parts, and she's gonna sell you blueprints, just in case you're uncreative like I am, and just in case you need more parts for your thing. Oh, I burped. I just did dumb burped. You know, you gotta breathe. You gotta let the air out. Hit grunty, yes. And on to the second act. On to the second act of Nutty Acres. Do not worry. The TV intro only plays the first time you enter the level. And I will not talk over it because those are amazing. They're the only things, the cutscenes we get in this game. Urgh. Oh, my leg. So now, we're in Nutty Acres Part 2. Does it look any different? It shouldn't, because it's the exact same thing. It's just the missions are... There are 3 new missions here. We have Mumbo, Trophy Thomas, I think that's his name, I'm not even sure anymore. It's like Dippers. I didn't even know Dippers. Tippers? Dippers. Am I thinking of Gravity Falls? Never mind. Well, we have, lost my train of thought. Trophy Thomas over here, he normally races you. That's the gist of all his missions. He wants to race you. So all you gotta do is create a vehicle that's faster than his. And beat him at his own game. Kill him. Murder him. Murder. Destroy. Look at Banjo. So yeah, he's a new character, if you didn't notice. And they make fun of him a lot. He's some jerk. Oh yeah, by the way, his car does not go as fast as it does in this cutscene. Do not worry. It goes almost as fast as you're about to go. My finger's itchy. I know that's a weird thing to bring up. You know, post-commentary is supposed to be more focused and simple-minded. Actually, simple-minded, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, something I have to bring up. I might have to be, if you want me to, if anyone watches this Let's Play, I might have to cut out the vehicle editing because it wastes time, and I know you guys don't like time wasting. Well, you're gonna love the second session because, oh my god. If this game didn't autosave, I would have just restarted that whole session, but I couldn't because this game autosaves like every 5 seconds. Anyway, this is a large engine. I'm not doing a smart thing here, but anyway. Anyway, this is my beautiful, beautiful car. Eventually I catch on, I'm like, oh, the engine shouldn't go there. So if you're ready to see how horrible I'm at, that's all folks. If you're ready to see how bad of a driver I am, you're about to see it in action right now, baby. Duke Nukem. Ugh. It's not even Duke Nukem. So here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna probably edit these out. I'm gonna have to edit a whole crap ton out in the second session. Oh yeah, the Humber Racer, I love it. Original names for the win. Hey, Crash Bandicoot. What? No, I'm just kidding. I forgot to mention this, but I think, yeah, this car goes too fast, and the standard wheels do not have enough grip, so your handling's like all screwed up. So prepare for the crash of the century. Prepare to see lots of crashing. Lots of crashing. So Trophy Thomas is like, there's no way I could have lost, so let's do it again. Best 2 out of 3. I don't know what you're talking about. And if you lose the second race, then you just lose, you know? It's like, it's not best 2 out of 3, you liar. You liar, everything is based off a log. I'll have to go in detail of why I like this level. Most levels in Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts are like fake. Like, not in like a bad sense, but they're like, everything is like running on gears, and like this isn't obvious. Like, obviously this is all sewn together. Look at that stitch work, it's just horrible. And when the water droplets appear on the, say, horrible driver, horrible. I don't know how I got the TT trophy in this. I just kept screwing up everything. This is why you don't add like 5 engines to your car and say, let's do this. That's one of the things about Banjo Kazooie you need to learn, nuts and bolts anyway. You need to learn how to create a good vehicle and how to balance it to make sure it drives correctly. Anyway, we did win the challenge. We got our TT trophy and our beautiful Jiggy. I think this was like 10. Anyway, that's the end of this part. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next part. Whatever. Outro. Yeah!